Hey everyone, it's Ron Milligan with Remax Select coming to you with the latest update on the close-in condo market. So these are taking a sample, an informal sample of homes, condominium homes from the river, from the Multnomah River up to the hills, the West Hills, and then from the North Pearl down to the South Waterfront. Numbers have been decreasing in the supply column, so the number of active listings has been decreasing for several months now. We hit a high probably back in April, 362 active listings. Right now that number is 236 active listings, so a significant decrease in the amount of homes for available for purchase on the active market. At the same time, the pending listings have also been decreasing, so the demand from buyers has been waning as well, but not as much as the supply has. So that's a good thing for a struggling condo market. Right now, the number of pending listings was 87. In October, that was 101. September, 114. August, 112. So not a huge decrease, but still a decrease. Keep in mind too that 87 pending transactions this month is higher than anything we saw for the entirety of last year. So that's a much stronger number than we experienced in 2020. The inventory in months, we can calculate that a couple of ways. If we do an average of the last 12 months, how many homes sold each month over the last 12 months, we come up with an inventory of months of 2.8 months. And if we're doing it just based on the number of sales we had in the last 30 days, that comes closer to 2.5 months of inventory. Those numbers look good. You know, those look like seller's market numbers. You know, that typical balanced market is somewhere between 4 to 6 months of inventory. And here we have numbers that are significantly lower, and that should be a seller's market. But what we do know is that there's not a big pool of potential buyers out there, and I suspect that there's probably a bit of shadow inventory of folks who just had seller's fatigue, couldn't sell, and finally just took their place off the market. What I've been advising my clients, my condo clients, to do, and this has been working out pretty well, is, you know, setting expectations that you need to have a lot of patience. You may hit the market and you may sit on the market for 2-3 weeks without a single showing, without a single inquiry. Kind of feels a little bit lonely, and then you'll start to get showings happen, and it may be that you're only going to have 3 showings. But what we know about this smaller pool of potential buyers that are out there looking is that they're all serious buyers. There are no looky-loos out there looking at condos right now. It's only serious buyers who are out there. And we've been seeing that you may only have 3 showings, but one of those 3 buyers is going to buy the condo. So it just requires a bit of patience, and that's the thing that I've been explaining to my clients, and in a lot of cases that's proving to be true. The average sale price compared to the asking price is 98.31%. That's something, you know, that's a number in a normal Portland market. We would love to see that. You know, you list the house at a certain price and then you expect to sell it. You know, if you can hit that 98-99% of the original ask price, that's great. And if we're talking about the average sale price as compared to the original asking price, we listed it, did a price reduction, then we got an offer and sold it at a lower price. That number is around 96%, so that's not as good, but it's still not terrible, and we've seen numbers much lower than that last year. Median days on market, 32, and the average days on market, 54. That helps, you know, again, we show those to our sellers, our condo sellers, and explain to them, you're just gonna have to be patient. It's taking on average 54 days to get an offer, an accepted offer on a condo. If we compare the first 10 months of 2020 average sale price to the first 10 months of 2021, we're looking at a difference of 8.5%. So that's an 8.5% increase. Last year, the average sale price for that time period was $472,140. This year it's $512,493. Don't look at that as appreciation. Don't think, oh gosh, you know, I should be getting 8.5% more for my condo than I did last year. Just keep in mind that we're making up a lot of territory, and that there are properties that we're seeing that are still selling for less than they were valued at or sold for, 3 years ago. And last year was a terrible, terrible year for condominiums. So it's not a surprise to see an increase in the average sale price in 2021 compared to 2020. It's just that we're comparing it to a really, really bad number last year. It's not like everything's flying off the market and there's this fantastic appreciation. We're just kind of making up some lost ground there. So that's what we've got for condominiums. Condominiums are still on sale, and there's some great deals out there. If you're interested in or ever wanted to have that crash pad, that close in condo of your own, reach out to us, let us know. It's a great time to buy a condo. All right, we'll talk to you soon.